Meghan Markle reportedly has been left desperate as new information is coming to light showing that she's going broke. What the deuce is going on? Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because yes, reportedly, Megxie is now desperate as new information is coming to light showing that she's going broke. What is going on? Well, let me explain, courtesy of Royally Sage at Sage1411. Thanks to them for sharing this blind item. Royally Sage shares the best blind items on the Gruesome Twosome as far as I'm concerned on Twitter, so please do make sure you're following them on that platform. And here Royally Sage is saying Harry and Rachel, because Megxie's first name legally is actually Rachel, made way less than what was reported and spent most of it on PR, only to still not be liked or respected. A fool and their money. And so this blind item ultimately is from Secondhand Coke. And please be aware, this is a blind item, so do your own research, come to your own conclusions on this. Treat it a little bit like a pinch of salt, okay? So Secondhand Coke is turning around and saying, I can't wait until their money runs out and she can't buy this propaganda anymore. And rumour has it they were financially on very dire straits at the end of last year. Then Invictus paid Harry for his Invictus Games appearance, and Netflix gave Meghan the paycheck they were holding back until they decided whether or not to drop the 8 additional episodes of With Love, Meghan. No, those episodes are considered season 1, they are not a second season. Exactly, because it was all filmed all at the same time. It's as simple as that. Meghan spends money, though, as soon as she gets it. There'll be a PR drought about her, like that wonderful time we had last fall when she shut the F up for a few months. That silence was reportedly because she couldn't pay WME for any new PR. Given the rumours that she ran up a $2 million debt with Sunshine Sachs before they dropped her, I'm inclined to believe the latest rumours of their financial problems are true. And this is the thing, right? It was only a couple of weeks ago that I reported, and many Megxiteers on YouTube reported, that it seems like WME have dropped Megxie at this point, which makes sense. Because you essentially had that Vanity Fair expose that was released at the beginning of this year that completely destroyed Megxie and Hazza. Now, Harry Emmanuel is said to know absolutely everyone and be able to ring any editor, squash any story, this, that, and the other. That kind of expose, you would have thought Harry Emmanuel would have squashed it for Hazza and Megxie, especially with Megxie launching her brand and her show and her podcast and all this lot. But they didn't. They let it through. Why? Because a big conspiracy theory or whatever, WME do not give a shit about Megxie anymore because they're not representing her. That's the rumours on the ground, guys. Now, this blind item goes on to say, also I heard they were not personally paid more than $5 million by Netflix. There was never a $100 million deal, that the Spotify paychecks dried up when they dropped her, and that Harry's book only yielded them $2 million in total, including the money they advanced him. It's still a lot of money to us, but their living expenses are astronomical, and they cannot keep up. And so this blind item is essentially turning round and saying that the PR is essentially gone at this point, right? Because the money is running out. And they didn't actually get as much as what's being reported in the news from Netflix at all. And so because they didn't get as much, well, money's still running out because of their astronomical living expenses. You'll remember a couple of years ago, there was a television program expose that was aired in France. It was called Harry and Meghan Royal Business. I actually reported on it and showed you guys it. And in it, it actually says that when it comes to Montecito Royale, their maintenance costs alone are $2 million. Then you've got security on top of that, which is another $1 million or $2 million. Then you've got, the private schools, Meg's clothes, her investing in her businesses, all this lot. And it does mount up. They're spending, right, to coin a phrase, as if they're billionaires when they're really not. So it's only a matter of time before the money runs out. If they're spending more than what's coming in, then it's a matter of time before the money goes out and they go broke. And so this is a little bit of a short, sweet and quick kind of video here. But when you look at this blind item right here, do you believe it? Does this new information from this blind item show that Megsy is going broke? That she inflated herself so much that it's backfired on her? What do you guys think? With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course, there's going to be more. You do not want to miss my next video. Then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. What do you think to this blind item right here? Ultimately, do you think that Megsy is spending more than what's coming in? And that will initially lead her to only one destination, which is Planet Broke? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.